zipper?
I'd love to.
I think somebody's about to start a war.
Listen, I know a motel that's got X-rated movies in every room.
Whatever turns you on.
I've got it. It's getting stronger.
Let's go, man.
You lied to me!
Mike, we got a signal on the pressure alarm.
Where is it?
Oh, it's over there at the armory again. You know, that's the third time this month. Must be the wind.
Well, I'll get over there and check it out.
Well, off to another big adventure. Hey, Pat. No cheating.
You are beautiful.
Ammo for the bazooka, 3 boxes. Boy.
Hello, Mercury. Come in, Mercury. Hello?
Come on, get out of here. Come on, bring her up.
According to the doctor, he has a severe concussion and he's lucky to still be alive.
How many M16s they get, Colonel?
40. They also got a bazooka.
Any ammo?
No, not for the M16s anyway. Excuse me.
No ammo for the M16s. So that means they got out of here in a big fat hurry after they hit the patrolman.
But 6 shells for the bazooka are missing.
Well, one thing's for sure. Weaponry's at a pretty high on the market these days. It's on a par with gold and wheat. Guns. They're the kind of thing that could be stolen by militants, by crooks to sell to other crooks who are just plain kooks.
You guys don't have the corner on kooks, you know.
Huh?
No, we got more than the FBI, I think, today.
You want to trade places?
Me, I can't. My horoscope says I'm stuck with him for at least another 3 years.
Oh, really? What did it say? You and this handsome, sexy officer? Huh?
It said boss.
Huh?
Listen, I gotta get into the bureau and make this report. Anything new comes in, you let me know, huh, Bill?
We'll cut you right in.
See you, Scorpio.
Ciao, Leo. You are Leo.
You remembered.
Sure.
3 more years, huh?
Written in the stars, honey.
How about it, Al? You find anything?
Man, I got prints coming out of my ears. Have to run a comparison with every guy who's handled these weapons.
You got it tough, Al. What do you think, Pep?
Frankly,
Since when did I ever get it any other way?
I think somebody's about to start a war.
Well, they got enough firepower, they could blow up this whole city.
You know,
What?
maybe we should wait a day or two for this.
Roger, my boy? You've been in retirement too long, son.
Say I'm getting cautious.
Yeah, since when?
That's the last time. And we almost wound up with our butts in the sling. You remember the last time, don't you?
Yeah, I remember.
Charlie?
Yeah. What the hell's that got to do with anything?
Plenty. All that time we spent training those Biafrans. What really came of it? We all came home broke.
That's right, Collie. I know he's right.
Hey, that was 6 years ago. Let's quit living in the past, all right?
Okay, Collie, you're the boss. What's the plan?
We're just gonna take it nice and easy and, just make a simple buy, that's all.
Now, well, what if it isn't so simple?
Don't borrow trouble, Jerry. Mm-hmm. Hey. Hey, baby. Is this the place?
Yep.
Okay.
Jerry, how about you? What's your excuse?
For what?
Letting Collie talk you into this?
I needed the bread.
Yeah, I have the Fox Call and the Crow Call by Philip S. Olt of Pekin, Illinois. $2. Right. Yeah, we're open till 5 o'clock. Good. Okay, bye-bye. Good morning, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Morning. Well, we come to pick up the 222 calibers that we ordered.
What's your name?
Collier. Joe Collier.
How's Maria?
Maria.
I wish I had one of those. Waiting for me at home.
Well, the next time you blow out the candles on your birthday cake, wish for one.
I'm sorry, I don't have that order here.
Oh, boy. Well, I mean, maybe we can make an order right now. Put your arms down, young trooper. That's the boy. Well, what are you standing around? Come on. We can see what's going on. Where are they?
Over there on those shelves there.
Well, I don't know what y'all was after her. Let's go to work.
And he wants $1,000 for both, right? Fire out there. Room 404, right? Thank you. Well, we got a break. There was a snitch named Willie Bova. He says he knows a guy who has 2 M16s for sale.
Good. We got a man in the hospital, a man dead, and 4,000 rounds of 222 stolen. It's great news. Great.
Foggy Pep. Knowing Willie, we gotta be very careful with his contacts. No heavy stuff.
Well, I'm for that, Joe. It's been a long, hard day.
So it looks like it's you and me again, Pep. The Mighty Crowley are players.
Hey, but this time, I get to play Lady Macbeth. In case the contact doesn't dig cops.
That's fair enough. When and where?
The Olympic Hotel, room 404, 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Come on in. Come on in. Now, listen, I'm sorry about the mess. I'm getting ready for a trip.
Willie, say hello to Sergeant Anderson.
Yeah, pleased to meet you, Sergeant.
Hi, Willie. I see you've been visiting your travel agent, huh?
Yeah, off to Machu Picchu.
Where?
Peru. That's the place where the Aztecs hid the women and the kids away from Cortez. I'm on a tour.
You going with a group?
Yeah, friends of the museum. I'm a charter member.
The Incas.
Huh?
No, I just said the Incas. If it's Peru, it's the Incas, not the Aztecs.
Okay, I'll ask one of them when I get there.
Well, as long as we're on it, the Spanish heavy was Pizarro, not Cortez.
That's what I said.
Yeah, she's right. You said Cortez.
What about the guns?
Listen, you want a sandwich?
No, thanks. I'm on
No.
a diet. What about the guns?
Hey, last year I went to the Orient. Beautiful people. I mean, sharp.
Bova, the guy with the M16s. What's his name?
Mo.
Mo who?
Mo Harris.
Sounds like a suit.
Terrific.
Does he usually deal in this kind of merchandise?
Nah, he's a bookie, strictly legit. He wouldn't know one end of a gun from another.
Well, then what's his story?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. That's your job.
How do we make contact?
I'll duke you into him. You know, say you're friends. You guys got a story?
Sure, the best.
Okay, well, you guys can fill me in on the way over. Let's see. Hey, how about this? Bought that baby in Hong Kong.
That's really beautiful, Willie.
Yeah, it was a bargain.
Let's go.
Hey, wait a minute. Your guy Royster, the guy with a cuckoo hat, said you're gonna lay 5 bills on me for the intro.
That's funny. He told us 4.
5. You know how much dough it costs to travel today?
Really? He said 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll settle for 5.
For that kind of money, we expect a postcard.
From Machu Picchu.
You know, someone wouldn't mind taking you with me.
I was thinking the same thing. Why don't you get lost?
No need to teach a couple of old dogs new tricks, huh, Charlie?
I haven't seen one of those since the last time. When was that, Incheon?
Mm-hmm. And later in the Belgian Congo. Stopped 4 supply trucks that day, remember?
We got bombed that night in Leopoldville. Lousiest gin I ever tasted.
Here he comes.
Okay, Charlie, let's do it.
You boys ready?
We're set.
Haven't lost my touch.
Works just like a charm. Well, let's get out of here, Ranger boys.
So, you collect guns. May I ask, what for?
It's my hobby.
Oh. Would you people like a drink?
No,
Do you
thanks.
think they have any raspberry soda
They don't
here?
have any raspberry soda.
Raspberry soda? Oh, I doubt it.
Then nothing.
So, guns is your hobby, huh?
You approve of your husband having this kind of a hobby?
Of course. Why not?
Well, it's expensive for one thing, and if you got kids, it could be dangerous.
We don't.
Excuse me, Mr. Harris, but it seems to me like you're just not too anxious to make a sale.
Oh, I didn't say that. I was just warning you and your wife.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that, but you see, we've been collecting guns for a long time. In fact, we got a whole room of them down in our basement.
Mahogany paneling. You should see it. It's gorgeous. He did it all himself.
Okay. Did Willie tell you the price, or was he on his way to catch a plane or somewhere?
It's totally a surprise, eh?
Yeah.
$500 per gun, right?
That's right.
How many have you got?
2.
Only 2?
2.
I'll take them. But I gotta see them first. Yeah, I still got the serial number on it.
Want them, or do you want your money back?
Do you want to tell him, honey, or shall I?
I'll do it, darling. You're so heavy-handed at times.
Ain't it the truth? Go ahead, sweetheart.
Mr. Harris, you're under arrest.
You can't do this to me.
You should have thought about that before, Mo. Mo, I told you to sit down. Now sit down.
Should have thought about it before you started dealing in hot guns.
You're coming in without a search warrant.
You want to show him the search warrant, Pep?
Oh, okay. What do you want?
We want those other guns.
You're crazy. I told you there were only 2.
Where'd you get the guns?
From a guy in a bar. I paid $50 a piece.
Come on, Mo.
I swear that's the truth.
Hey, Bill.
Hey.
Look at this, his O sheets.
Just relax, will you? Relax, Mo. Well, you're a little careless, aren't you, Mo? This looks like a list of all those bettors that owe you money.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, isn't this Fire Prevention Week?
Now that you mention it.
Does this paper look safe to you?
Let's test it.
Why don't we?
Hey, wait a minute. You'll set the place afire.
You're right, Bill. It isn't safe.
Mo, when you put a match to it, it burns.
Okay, put it out. Put it out!
What's his name?
His name's Jerry.
Jerry what?
I don't know. I swear I don't know!
Mo, come on. Do I have to light up another one of these dumb things?
Look, this chick, I occasionally do business with. She introduced us. It was a couple of months ago. This guy was a heavy bettor and a heavy loser, too. He got into me for a bundle, and he couldn't pay. So I took the guns on account.
How do you get in touch with him?
I don't. He calls me when he wants action, places the bets by phone, and then we meet at the bar.
This girl, what's her name?
Huh?
Charlene.
And she tricks with this guy. What'd you say, Jerry?
Yeah. Pretty regular from what I hear. She's a great-looking broad.
Then she must know how to get in touch with him. And you know how to get in touch with her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, Mo, I'll tell you what I want you to do. Once you get on the horn here, give Charlie a little jingle. Tell her you got this great-looking John who's just dying to meet her.
Who's that?
Okay. Hey, you.
I'm Bill Crowley.
Hello, Bill Crowley. Oh, well, won't you come in? Make yourself at home. Want a drink?
Yeah, you got any scotch? Scotch and water?
Scotch and water.
Listen, I gotta tell you that green's my favorite color.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's why I picked it.
Oh, yeah? Hey, this is some great place you got here.
Why, thanks.
Business must be good, huh?
Dynamite.
So are you.
Oh, you're beautiful. You know, the guys Mo usually sends me are flabby. Like him.
Yeah, well, I work out a lot.
I bet. Taste?
Perfetto. Perfetto.
That's the sexy half Italian in him.
Before I get into something more comfortable, where's the 100?
What am I gonna get for this?
Would you please help me with my zipper?
I'd love to. But I'm afraid you're under arrest.
You crying! You crying!
Red Riding Hood got to our wolf man.
No, it was nothing serious, Chief. Just a little scratch, that's all. What? Yeah, I'll have to try that next time. Listen, can I talk to you later about this? Yeah, good, fine, thanks. Okay. Now, who's the wise guy that told the chief that I almost got killed last night?
I can't imagine.
Well, could have been anybody. Everybody knew.
Right.
Yeah.
Suddenly I'm surrounded by clowns. Bunch of clowns they give me.
Well, you see, Sergeant, in our line of work, an occasional moment of levity.
Shut up.
A generous man, but not much in the way of a sense of humor.
Yeah. Yeah, bring her in.
Charlene,
Yeah.
we got guts, Bill.
You guys want to go work on your reports?
It wasn't me, Bill. Tell me.
Oh. You want to knock it off?
Hello.
Thanks.
Well, it's not
Look,
my
now,
friend.
just don't start up with me. Because you're in enough trouble already, all right? So cool it.
Look, Charlene, we're not here to hassle you. It's your boyfriend, Jerry, we want.
I don't know any Jerrys.
Let's book her.
Go right ahead. I'll be back on the streets again in 2 hours, and you know it.
Not this time.
Maybe you don't know my lawyer.
You don't know what we're charging you with.
Hooking, right?
Wrong. Murder. Accessory to.
Now, look!
No, you look. A man's dead. Murdered. Killed. We have no reason to believe you weren't involved in that murder.
You gotta be crazy. You can't pin any of that on me.
We sure can try.
You can't do that to me.
Try us, honey.
Oh. Okay, what is it that you want?
Jerry.
Yeah. Yeah? Okay. Bank job 10 minutes ago. 4 guys. Killed a guard, wounded 2 officers. They sprayed the place with M16s. So you didn't see their faces at all?
No, they all wore gas masks, and then when our guard tried to stop them, they opened up with their guns. Did anybody get their license number?
No, I'm sorry.
Hello, Bill. Pepper?
Hey, Jim.
Hi, Jim. Excuse me. Thank you very much.
Well, we've got a make on that suspect, Jerry Woolard.
Good.
Yeah, he's a Korean vet. No priors. Teamed up with some of his buddies after the war as paid mercenaries. Bay of Pigs, various jobs in South America, and down in Central America where they were playing in the B leagues on some border thing. Then Africa, where they lost 2 members of their group, decided to disband. Woolard's been working on assorted jobs ever since then, subsists mostly as a gambler. Married a Cuban refugee, Maria Sanchez, 1 child.
Any political connections, Jim?
No, Pepper. Apparently these guys got involved strictly for the dough.
Is this guy Woolard the boss?
No. The leader was a gung-ho type, Joe Collier, ex-Marine sergeant.
Looks like they've gone into business for themselves.
How much did they get?
$70,000.
So after about 2 hours, he came back and he said, I found the left-handed monkey wrench, but I couldn't find general orders.
Divided 4 ways at 17.5 on the button each. Not too bad for a morning's work. What do you say, Doran?
I think it was stupid.
Stupid?
And we could have blown the whole thing.
It was a warm-up, you see. We all need a little bit of practice. Operation Sidewinder's still on. Any questions from anybody?
Jerry. Jerry.
Carly, Marie and me figured we'd just take our cut and pull out.
Is that right? I don't know. That money we picked up this morning is for operating expenses. That's right. Nobody's gonna cut the pie till we finish with Sidewinder. Anything else?
I just thought that...
Don't you think now, Jerry. Thinking, I mean, deep thinking ain't your bag. Any questions?
When's 0 hour?
Friday morning. Friday morning, 6 a.m.
You let him talk you out of it.
No, I didn't let him. You just don't understand.
Why don't I understand?
Well, the 4 of us have been in some pretty tough spots. Sort of a camaraderie when you've been in tight scrapes.
Oh, come on, Jerry. You're just like little boys. You never grew up.
That isn't the way you talked back in Miami. When your father and his friends had us help out at the Bay of Pigs, right?
It's time for the baby to take a nap. Give it to me. Come on. Jerry, you were paid for it, you know? You were paid for it. You didn't do it to help out. You only did it to help yourself and your friends.
And you.
And me, oh yes. And look at all I have to show for it. Where are you going?
I need some cigarettes.
Jerry?
Don't lecture me again. I said I needed cigarettes.
Jerry, Jerry.
Charlene?
Hi, Jerry.
Listen, babe, I need to see you.
Yeah, sure. When?
This afternoon. The Latin Doll at 3 o'clock, okay?
Yeah, okay.
See you, babe.
Goodbye.
That's him.
Hello, Nicky. Hi, gang. How are we?
Keep the change.
Business must be good.
Dynamite. Charlene sent me.
Who are you?
Pam. She, had an emergency.
What do you mean, emergency?
Well, all of a sudden, she had to go someplace. Asked you to phone her tonight. She'll explain. Oh, in the meantime, she wrote this for you. I peeked. It says, darling, be good to Pam and she'll be good to you. Call me 11-ish. Charlene. In her own hand.
How's your drink?
Ah, fine.
Thank you. I haven't seen you around.
I'm in from the east.
Where east?
Detroit.
It's pretty cold there this time of the year.
That's why I changed territories.
How are tricks?
Great. Charlene's been a great help.
You must know her pretty well.
Yeah. We're old buddies.
Here's to it.
Whatever turns you on.
Drink up. Good as Charlene to fix me up like this. I need the company.
She thinks you're dynamite. She told me so herself.
You know, if I wasn't married, I'd seriously think about teaming up with her. Now, I know she's a hooker, but I understand they make great wives.
That's what they tell me.
How's Bonnie?
Bonnie?
Yeah, Charlene's roommate.
Oh, fine. She's fine. She's great. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Slow down, Pete. I don't see the car.
Yeah, me neither.
Hang a left here, Pete. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Let's make a Yui.
They're not here.
Yeah, well, we saw him turn in here, though.
They're going the back way. You got contact?
Yeah, man, but it's very weak.
Goose this thing, Pete. We're losing them. Come on, let's go. Let's go, man.
What are you doing here?
Come on, let's go.
Huh?
Come on.
Hey, sweetie, take it easy, all right? I'm not... Come on.
Which way?
What
Hey, go straight. I got it. It's getting stronger.
Will you stop pushing me around?
Hold it, hold it. Back up. Back up, don't let out.
Eyes like a hawk.
Now, you lied to me. Charlene didn't send you that bar.
Oh, come off it. Charlene sent me.
I said you lied to me.
Charlene sent me.
Well, now, maybe it was her roommate, Bonnie, huh?
I'm telling you, Charlene.
Except there is no Bonnie. All right, lady.
Okay, so I'm a police officer.
Stop!
Police, open up!
You okay?
Yeah, you've got the gun.
Police!
Give me cuffs. Thanks, man.
Anytime.
He's still alive. Better call an ambulance.
Please, not too long.
Hey, Willard. Willard.
My name is Anderson, and this is Sergeant Crowley.
You want to give us a statement about those guns you laid off on Mo Harris?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're in serious trouble, Willard. You want to tell us about it?
Leave me alone.
Where'd you get those M16s?
From the Tooth Fairy. They were left under my pillow because I was a good boy.
I don't believe that, do you?
No.
Well, let's just talk to his wife.
I'll leave her out of this. She doesn't know anything.
Who is it?
Police officers, Mrs. Willard. You want to open up, please?
What's wrong?
May we come in?
Yes, please. Tell me, what is it?
Your husband's in serious trouble, Mrs. Willard.
He's been shot.
Shot? Who did it? Where is he?
He's in the hospital.
What hospital?
The receiving hospital downtown.
We have a warrant to search your apartment.
What for?
For guns.
There are no guns in here. We have no guns.
Can you tell us anything about this?
Oh, please, you must take me to my husband.
Pepper, why don't you take her to the hospital? It's okay.
My baby.
Joe and I'll stay here and search the place.
Oh, I just remember. My friend across the hall, she'll be back in a half hour.
It's okay.
It's number 6.
Look, why don't you just don't worry about it. Take her, will you? Take her to the hospital. It's okay. Hey, boy.
Look good, Pop.
Dr. Robert Saul, please report to the 6th floor nursing station.
Really? I don't know why I'm surprised. I always dream about this moment. This nightmare. All through these years, I've always dreamed someday this will happen.
I'm gonna be all right.
Oh, no. It's just the way a wife wants to see her husband. With the police at home and a frightened child. Well, they're searching for guns. While she's standing here next to him. Thanking God that he's not dead.
Just keep holding my hand. Don't say anything more for now.
Dr. Burroughs, please call 125 West. Dr. Burroughs.
Where's 540? I want to see Jerry Willard.
Admitting death, please.
It's all right.
Graham. Dr. Graham. Admitting death, please. Dr. Graham.
I'm gonna tell him, Jerry.
Who?
The police.
I'm gonna tell him what?
Everything I know.
Or not.
Why not? Tell me, why not? I mean, so you can recover and get out of here and go out there and again and start selling those guns? Sitting back counting that rotten money while some innocent people get killed? Will you destroy yourself?
You're not gonna tell him anything at all.
Oh, please, look at you, look at you. I don't mean to yell. I'm sorry. Jerry, you're destroying yourself and me and our baby, and I won't let it happen. I don't want to see you dead.
Better her husband in jail, huh?
Better alive, Jerry.
Maria?
I love you, Jerry. You know that? After all these years when you were gone, sometimes here and then, and sometimes I didn't know where you were or what you were doing with your friends. And maybe even with other women. All I know is that I love you. And I always will. Please, I want you to remember that. It is called, Operation Sidewinder.
Does that have some special significance? What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just the name that they gave it. They always gave names like that.
Military.
Yes.
Say they're planning to blow up an armored truck?
Yes, the one that carries a payroll to, McAdams base.
When?
I don't know. Very early, this morning.
You mean now?
We're ready.
No, Carly, this is crazy. Gonna split Jerry wide open.
No, they won't. They haven't before. He's been done over by experts. At the end of the line, there's $3 million. He knows he's gonna get his share. Look! Here they come. Let's do it.
Police, let's get out of here.
You're surrounded. Throw out your guns or you're dead.
Police! Oh, right there.
Stop him, Bill.
No wonder he's wearing a half-inch of steel.
I could have sworn he was Superman, the way those bullets kept bouncing off.
You should have seen her face.
Oh, come on, your face would have
Toast,
lost
toast.
funnier.
To Pepper Anderson, who held them off at the pass.
I drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
You've come a long way, baby. Welcome to the task force.
My name is Officer Mateo, and I'm here to teach you how to ride that motorcycle.
Can I take it with me tonight?
It's not funny, Anderson.
These past couple of months, they've really been great.
They just found a girl's body in a ravine near Sugar Ranch. Free lunch! Yeah!
Come on, Charlie. Come on, you're gonna do it first. Let's go. It's not that hard once you do it.
Good
Once you
man,
leave the door.
I'm a born leader.
Geronimo, buddy.
Yeah, Geronimo and our sister Pocahontas.
Are you all right?
What happened?
Let me see this. There's the culprit right there. You must have bent it on the way out.
Thanks, Rick.
Hey, look, next time we go up,
You're
you got...
kidding.
Se ci gatto fanno se lo pesce.
We got the root beer, we got some orange, we got some lime. Give the man a lime. Take care of him.
You're,
Jesse Arnold.
Jesse Arnold, and,
Rich Hoffman.
yeah, we received your applications last week. How do you open this?
Oh, would you please take care of my man, please? Got it right. Thank you so much. Yes, give him the right
Looks like I'll have to give you guys special consideration, if the soda's cold.
Thank you, Captain.
Hi, Pepper, putting them away.
Trying.
Christopher.
Watch out for his forehead, it's evil.
With him, you gotta watch both hands at all times.
Will you get out of here, spoil sport?
Hi, Pepper. No, that doesn't count. What are you doing here? Come over here, Bill. We just had our first parachute jump. It was my first and last. This is Bill Crowley, Michelle Parker.
Hi, how are you? Nice to
She's
see
a
you.
friend of Rick Mateo's, so Rick invited us to the party. Nice to meet you.
This is Yancy Parnell, Ad Narc.
Hey, how are you?
But not for long.
Hi.
Not for long. This is the outfit I've been waiting for.
The task force?
All right.
Yeah. He's here to make a few points with the brass. Male insecurity. Are you sure you're from Georgia?
Parnell, you're the guy who keeps winning all the contests, right?
Well, it's really no big deal. I mean, I haven't won anything major yet. But I've been entering these things since I was a kid.
How about your last prize, Yancy? The one from the My Suggestions for the Rose Bowl competition?
You never know when a relief map of Pismo Beach is going to come in handy.
Where do I know you from?
She works in our department, Bill.
Fingerprints. And I would like to have your fingerprints on a glass.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Tequila and
Sure.
tonic.
Come on over here. Come on.
What did the Reverend do now?
We've got great ice cream this week. It's chocolate pecan.
He made it?
4 gallons.
4.
Listen, if it would keep you guys from boozing, I'd crank out 10.
Okay, give me a key. Give me a note, Dad.
Aurore di bianco vestita, già l'uscio dischiudi avanzò, di già con le rosso sedita, carezza di fiore lo stuo. It's breaking my heart to remember the dreams we depended upon. You're leaving a slow dying ember. I'll miss you, my love, when you're gone.
Hello.
I wish you joy,
Don't make
though
me cry.
teardrops burn. But if someday you should want to return, oh, baby, Till then,
Hi, Bill.
you're breaking my heart.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for
You
the
dance very lovely.
Thank you. That was.
Hey, Gumba. In the last verse of the last chorus. B flat, B flat.
What, B flat?
Yada.
I goofed?
You goofed.
Oh, no!
No, this suit is not for swimming.
All right, I promise.
No, I don't
promise
trust you.
I won't do it.
I don't trust you.
I swear to you. I swear to potato salad. I won't throw you in.
You promise?
I won't. I promise you.
Oh.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
And a pretty good singer. Or an octopus.
You gotta be kidding. What are you trying to prove? You got some kind of a death wish?
You know, that's what they all say. But I'll make it. Ask Yancy. We both filled out our applications last Friday.
Side by side, Sergeant Crowley. Well, wish you luck.
I don't need luck. I'll race you, Sergeant Crowley, anytime you say.
Me?
Rick tells me you were quite a hot dog in your time.
Did you say in my time?
In your time.
Honey, you just said the magic word. You got yourself a race anytime you say.
There you go.
Now.
Now?
More of them, huh?
Yeah, about the fifth pack today. Hey, how many did Ned say he spotted yesterday?
Oh, about 50 riders all heading the same way.
Yeah, Sugar Ranch.
Any earth-shattering comments before we take off?
Yeah, I have. But it's about the bulletproof vest that we're getting, I hope. All right? But there's one little problem with them, Sarge. There's no guarantee.
Oh, that's beautiful, beautiful. You get shot, you stay shot.
That doesn't seem fair, does it, Sergeant?
Oh.
Gentlemen, the grievances of our compadre, our golden-throated friend, has been duly noted and will be filed in the men's room.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit the streets.
Up ahead. Let's check them out.
Pull it over.
¿Qué pasó? What's happening here? What's going on? What's happening here, Comet?
I see a driver's license.
Driver's license. Everybody wants to see your driver's license. They all want to see the driver's license. There you go, Pally.
Take it out of the wallet.
Okay, you guys, back to the bike. Come on, move it out, move it out.
What's going on?
Robert Olchin?
Robert Ocean, that's right. Now these people here, they call me Babu, booby.
Yeah, well, your people should have told you that you have no front license plate on your van.
What do you mean I have no plate? How can they tell me there wasn't a plate on the front, huh?
Bobo, lighten up. That is his mission in life. Hey, that is your mission in life, my porcine friend. So you go ahead, write us up.
Save it, Turkey, for someone who's interested. Where are you heading?
We're going up the road. Trip up the road.
I'm just asking you where that might be.
Tell him.
Well, sir, our plan is to ride until we get to a place where we're going to meet some old acquaintances of ours and their ladies. And we're going to have a reunion, you might say.
Sugar Ranch, maybe? The old movie Ghost Town?
Sugar Ranch. Sugar Ranch. Sounds good. Sugar Ranch, like 4 years long. It's a good trip.
You okay?
I'm fine.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the lady.
Hang on, pal. Now, this is my old lady. She'll have to talk to no cops. Her name is Marco Polo, if you want to know her name. That's if you want to know her name.
You sign that, please?
Here, you sign it on the autograph, the little autograph gag, huh? Gets a little rough sometimes, you know what I mean? So I'll just... There you go, pal. Let's boogie!
Bye.
Let's boogie!
I wasn't speeding, officer.
No, you weren't.
Well, so what did I do wrong?
I'd say it was a clear case of blatant mopery.
Blatant mopery? See that sign? Moping is allowed on this thoroughfare between 10 a.m. and 2:30 p.m.
What do you know about that? They must have changed the ordinance.
What? So what are you charging me with?
Well, how about you have no illumination over your rear license plate?
How about you take off your dark glasses? Is that all you cops have to do? Go around writing tickets? Why don't you catch the people who are committing the real crimes? The rapists, the robbers, stickball players. Now that's blatant mopery.
You know, that's a very good idea. We'll talk about it tonight over dinner.
Suppose I tell you I already had plans, made weeks and weeks ago. Suppose I tell you that if...
Suppose I tell you that I can charge you and book you for engine pumpering.
Did I do that?
Callously.
I deserve dinner. I'm going to the basketball game with Rick Mateo tonight. You want to get another ticket and we'll all go together?
I can't think of anything I'd rather do more than go to the basketball game with Rick Mateo.
Yeah?
I've heard all those old songs.
Yeah, you sure you don't mind?
Oh, are you kidding?
No, you don't mind?
Hey, sweetheart, how would you like to go to the basketball game tonight?
No, thank you, sir. Those chauvinists upstairs, they turned down my task force application, but not for long. I've talked to my attorney, and she says that if I can...
She says?
Yes, she says if I can get enough girls in the department to sign applications, those deadheads upstairs are going to have to act. Take on at least a handful of us.
Excuse me, I have to go talk to one of those deadheads upstairs. See you later,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
I'm sorry, Michelle.
Pepper, women must be allowed to work any division of the department they choose. Now, we have earned that right. Is that correct or isn't it?
Well, yeah, sure.
Good. Then you'll sign one and send it up, right?
If it'll help, yeah, I'll sign.
Great.
Tolimicha così. Alla mai core. It means my life I'd give for you, heart and soul.
Ven, compa, es suspiro. I pray you'll take my hand. I adore you. I do. I do. There it is. In every dream, I stand breathless before you. I pray you'll take my hand.
Carlo, remember when you used to dance on the recorder with me? Me, was I pretty like her back then? Liar.
From stars, I'll make your crown and kneel before you. I pray you'll take my hand. I adore you. So open up your heart, please. I don't dare. Oh, yeah. Leading to heaven. A heaven. Look at me. Mine and yours. Anna McCordy.
Always a thrill to be called in on my day off. What is it, the Gomez case?
No, I just thought maybe you'd like to come in, sit down, and have a little drink with me.
At 9 o'clock in the morning?
It might make the news easier to take.
What news?
Well, I don't know how to break it to you, but I thought maybe a Boilermaker or two might help.
Oh, I'll take it now. Straight and no Boilermaker. What's up?
Okay. Thanks to the avalanche of applications from women hoping to join the motorcycle task force, the powers that be, rather than risk a civil suit, have decided to accept a token group of 4 policewomen and 1 sergeant to try to qualify.
No.
You want to guess, Kimosabe, who the sergeant is? Welcome to the task force.
You know what it feels like, Charlie? That morning you were off to your first day at school.
I am. Task force school.
Hello?
Hello, Pepper? Michelle, listen, did I wake you?
No, I was in the pool.
Well, this is the day. Do you want to pick me up in about an hour or do it the other way around?
Here's one I'll cook for us tonight. Roughage hamburgers.
I'm having meatloaf.
Hey, that's great. Nearly the same thing. All you need to add is a cup of groats.
Gross.
Hey, Mom, do you remember Pop talking about Pepper Anderson? He worked on a couple of cases with her. Well, don't you think it'd be kind of fun if we had her over some night for supper? Cookout, maybe?
Just pick the night and I'll pick up the steaks.
You said it, Michelle. This is it. Oops.
It's our day, a milestone for women all over the world.
Yeah, at least for 5 of us.
Well, I'll see you later. Pep?
Yeah?
Do you always go swimming at 5 in the morning?
Every morning, just before my polo match.
My favorite fares. You and little Fritz.
Yeah, well, these are allowed.
Get the door, get the door, get the door.
Yancy.
Hey, group. Hey, this is the morning, huh? This is it. Pull up a chair, dig in.
Fritz, this is one morning I do not feel like eating.
Why? Did you come in first in that cat food contest?
3rd. I want a 3-year supply.
All you need now is a cat.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
You like that, huh? Jesse Arnold. All-star, UCLA, Medal of Valor. Last year, saved that busload of kids that went off the bridge.
Oh, that Jesse Arnold.
Yeah.
How nice of them to save him for me.
Go get him, honey.
Let's go.
This is a motorcycle. It can kill you, or it can save your life. Now, it's a tool of your trade. Now, if you can't handle it or take care of it, you're useless at the task force. Now, let's go to work. Mateo, Group 1, Crawford 2, Thorpe 3, and Yavich 4.
Down here on the left side of the motorcycle is the ignition key, and that will turn the motorcycle on. Extend your right arms, please, and put them on the right handlebar. That is the throttle. That will make the motorcycle go. Right forward of the throttle is a red button. That is a kill switch. All right, a kill switch. If you're ever in any kind of situation where you cannot control the bike, and you use this, and it kills the bike.
Mount up!
Average take on.
Hi, Rick.
What can I say? Sorry about the opera. I forgot this was cruise night.
Yeah, well, we can catch Aida anytime. That's nothing.
Yeah, well, we got everything here but the camels.
I don't believe it. Hi, Reverend.
Hey, evening, Pepper. Say, I hope I didn't louse things up by putting Rick back on duty tonight.
Oh, no, we can get a bite to eat later. It's...
If there's anything that I can... Heather, what are you doing here? Heather!
Who's Heather?
That guy's unreal. It's his daughter.
I don't believe that. Did you see that yellow job with the 3 wheels? I don't believe this.
Well, here comes one of those packs I was telling you about.
That one?
Yep, that's it. and you put on a real good show for your friends. Now, I think you're due for a little time in the bucket, you know? You just try to resist me and I'll break your neck. Oh! Put your hands on that hood!
Come on, get him on him. Is she all right? She's all right.
I'm all right. Hey, handsome. What did you have to butt into a little innocent fun for?
Is he one of your freaks?
He's one of Bobo's people.
Yeah, I thought so. They smell like they both use the same cologne. All right, come on, let's break it up. It's all over. Come on. Back it up, everybody. Come on, back it up.
You know, Johnny,
All right, come on, get up. Back it up.
one day I'm
everybody.
gonna mop the street with that blue uniform. You can tap dance on his head.
I'll take a half cup and make it black.
Still freeloading, huh, Ricardo?
How you been?
Pretty good. Missed you at the handball court last week. Where were you?
Busy. Wow, I thought you wanted to see me, man, not poison me. It's terrible.
You forget that it was your mother who taught me how to make coffee in the first place.
It was, huh?
Yeah. Hey, I got something this morning. Missing persons. Look at this. Her name's Joan DeMarco. I was taken about 3 years ago. Now she'd be 18. It's the daughter of a state senator, Sacramento. Ran off with a chopper freak about a year ago.
Know his name?
Yeah, we ran a make on him. His name is Robert Olchin. He calls himself Bobo.
Olchin. His left hand missing?
Yeah, that's right. He lost it in a motorcycle accident a couple of years ago.
Yeah, sure, I know this kid. I pulled that creep over, Olchin.
Where?
Sighted him on the highway. She's sitting next to him in the van. Yeah, quiet kid. She looked like she was half in the bag all the time.
The folks said that he's made a real tramp out of her.
She looks a lot different. She has shorter hair now.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this morning, got this. That's what they received yesterday.
Got your daughter. You can have her back for 25 thou. We'll be in touch. R.O. Robert Olchin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you think he's going to be dumb enough to put his name on something like this?
Could be that spaced out. Or it could be proud of his work. You got any idea where you can locate her?
I have a pretty good idea of where I can look, I'll tell you that.
Would you be having any spare change for a brother?
Where's the girl?
Girl? You want a girl? Look at all these brothers.
Come here, baby. Come over.
Huh? You want to spend 100 on this one?
Joan DeMarco, where is she?
Johnny DeMarco. Oh, Marco Polo. She became a famous world traveler, so she must be traveling, you know. She split.
You split, huh? Yeah. Split where to?
How am I supposed to know? She got in the breeze. First of all, pal, I don't even care, you know? And in the end, maybe she went home.
No, she ain't home, pal.
She's got a lot of bread, you know.
She ain't home. There's a missing out on her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's a drag. And all I can say is maybe you can run an ad in the free press, like girl missing or something. You know, hey, listen, what are you hassling me for with all this jazz? I don't need this.
How about something simple for you?
What's that?
When's the last time you saw her?
Let me try something simple. I said she split. Ah, nice looking guy like yourself. Shouldn't have any trouble getting a broad, huh? Let's go. Come on, let's get out.
I thought that redhead was your little chick.
Just because she parked her butt on my bike a couple of times, that doesn't mean she's my lady.
Hey, get what? Huh? But, hey, for Pete's sake, hold it down, will you? Come on, just hold it down for a minute, will you guys? Get on, huh? Yeah, get up and talk a little louder. I said win. Okay, yeah,
In case it ain't too hard.
Oh, yeah. You should have seen Michelle nearly ran old Yavich down.
Oh, Michelle, hey, she's good looking, right? You know what I mean? She can ride that bike. I was talking to her the other day.
They just found a girl's body in a ravine near Sugar Ranch.
The decomposition of the cadaver is severe, as you can see. And we won't have any luck with dental reports. The jaw was broken. Most of her teeth were knocked out, probably due to a fall down that ravine. But obviously, she's a female Caucasian in her late teens or early 20s.
Was there any drug content in evidence?
Yeah, pretty damn high.
Think it was a homicide?
Yeah, I'd say. I judge mainly because of these slash marks. Probably made with a sharp instrument.
Steel? A steel claw, possibly?
Burn up! We've been here 6 weeks now, and I want to see some improvement. Ready? Burn out! Would the following officers please remain a few moments? Morrell, Randall, Payton, French, Hennings, Taylor, Franklin, Johnson. Rest dismissed. Would you please come over here? Look, I'll make this brief. Unfortunately, everyone can't be chosen a member of the task force. Now, we've observed you through all phases of training, and we feel that you need more work in order to qualify. I'm sorry, I know how you feel. But let me say this. With practice, I'm sure that most of you could qualify. And you're welcome to try again next year. Any questions?
Well, it's back to juvenile for me. I miss the kids anyway. I'm sorry, Charlie.
Salute.
Next person I'll be saluting is the sergeant in charge of pencils, pens, and paper clips.
Hey, Charlie, we know how you feel, buddy. Nobody likes to be washed out of anything, but it happens to everybody, you know what I mean?
I am not everybody, Rick. I'm gonna have a heck of a time pushing that pencil around for the next year without you.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you. I will help you myself on my time off, okay? Deal?
We can help you together.
You mean that?
Sure, we mean it.
Sure.
Okay, then no tears, no lumps in the throat, no soap opera. Instead, a toast to the loveliest lady ever to tame a bike.
Me?
No lumps in the throat, no tears. I almost let a few slip out.
He'll be all right. He'll be all right. He said it himself. There's always next year, you know? Just like there's gonna be tomorrow night for you and me.
Rick, I think I better stay in tomorrow night.
No way. No way. Forget it.
Look, I got so much stuff to do. Listen, it's Linda Hoffman's shower tomorrow. I don't even have her a gift yet. I got to pick up my dry cleaning, and Tuesday is the graduation ceremony. I haven't even had time to wash my hair. Rick?
So what's the big deal? You do all that, and I'll pick you up at 8:30. Okay?
You're too much.
Okay. Sleep tight.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
One more stitch.
Hey, you want to see something great? Look at that. Hey, how about that? How about that for a diploma?
Beautiful. Now the women's lib has brainwashed you into sewing your cute little patch on there. Would you give me a hand, please?
Yeah, here, Turkey.
Hey, why do they call these things hibachis anyway?
It's Japanese, Jesse. What else they gonna call it?
Oh, yeah. Never thought about it that way.
Stop.
Oh.
Real.
It's good.
Austrian potato salad.
Yeah, well, like my granddaddy used to say, they're good. Pussycat? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, give me the light fluid. Somebody got light fluid.
There you
Give me
go.
that.
Michelle, I want you to smell this bread. I baked it.
So I hear. Well, it smells like bread, but I have one question. What in the world is whole rice and wheat bread?
Just wait till you taste it, honey.
Yeah, you just wait. That whole rice is gonna go down like Yankee cannonball.
Yeah, funny, Yancey. Ha ha.
I liked it. I liked it.
I think you've been polishing that bike too much, pal.
Got to pamper them or else they're gonna turn sour on you. Know what Sergeant Barnett said to me?
Do pray tell us.
That our bikes will become like wives.
Sort of like with this piston ring I thee wed.
I wouldn't let Linda hear you say that.
Ah, well, Linda heard it. She's just here to say that this skinny little Fritz over here is I thee wed to me.
Hey, man, I'm not skinny. I'm slim.
No, you skinny.
Hey, attention!
All right, yeah.
Oh,
Let's have some of that.
hey.
Give me.
Okay. Which one of you newly graduated motor cops is going to burn it for me?
Don't look at me. He's the host.
Okay.
Right. You're elected you skinny motor cop.
Yeah, but you fat cats do all the eating.
Good. Rick, Bill had that talk with the chief. I'm going back with my unit, with Bill and Pete and Joe. Means I won't be seeing you every morning at the crack of dawn.
Hey, I'm not gonna like that too much.
No, neither am I. He explained that I did what I did to help out the other girls who might want to ride a bike, or an elephant, or an aardvark, or whatever they come up with.
Did you have fun?
I loved it.
Yeah.
But don't tell anybody from personnel.
No, I won't. But I'm really happy that you know how to ride now because we can just take off, ride out into the sunset like Dale Evans and Roy Rogers.
Mateo and Anderson. What a quinella.
Have I ever told you
Yes. You have.
that I have always been... Come here.
Yes.
That I have always been a pretty happy guy, you know? I mean, reasonably happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a guy can expect out of life. But these past couple of months, they've really been great. They've been the best. They have been the best. Give me that mouth. Hey, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody watching us through the window. Now just relax.
Shall I call the police?
Never. Hey.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Just stay here. Don't move from here, okay? All right. Hey, where do you keep the coffee? I need some coffee.
Above the stove.
Above the stove? Why does everybody always keep the coffee above the stove?
I don't know.
What the hell are you doing here? Come on, get out of here. Come on. Get out of here.
Who was it? Did you see him?
Whoever it was, he got away.
Did you get a good look at him?
I couldn't see him. It was too dark. Listen, I really better go. It's getting pretty late, and I have to be in early tomorrow morning. I'll give you a call in the morning, okay?
Dr. Guy, please. Rick Mateo. Sweetheart, look, I'm really sorry to call you so late. Yeah, no, I got a little problem. I want to talk to you about it.
I'll be on duty most of the day tomorrow. I'll come by.
Hey, Gina, where you been? Bill? Hi, gang. Bill? Who is it?
It's Rick. Last night you got hit by a van.
Well, then I guess I should tell you that he caught a number 120 bus right outside the door.
A city bus for a getaway car?
At 2:46, he was at the Melrose office, and just about 10 minutes ago, he cleaned out the central office.
He hit the phone company?
Now, suppose I were to take, say, $500 or $600 from each one.
Welcome to the Christmas Club.
And then to come home and find this Santa.
It's Christmas Eve, and we just busted Santa Claus.
You're not getting much.
Oh, don't worry. Excuse me. Hello. Welcome to the Christmas Club.
Not what you'd call your everyday type M.O., is it, Sergeant? Would you call it that?
Well, I gotta admit, he's enterprising, Captain. I mean, 3 banks in 4 hours. That's some kind of a record, isn't it?
If you'll pardon my saying so, Crowley, I don't think you're entirely in the spirit of the thing here.
Well, what I meant, Captain...
What we have here is a little old man in a Santa Claus suit knocking over banks. Now, that's the way folk heroes are born. And that's what we're going to have on our hands unless you take that thing that you sit on, get it down to that bank, and solve this problem now.
Yes, sir, right away.
Be grateful, Sergeant. You know what they expect me to do?
What's that, sir?
They want a feasibility report so they can turn it down. They expect me to go through... Me? It's your unit.
Captain, I want you to understand that I'm no,
Take it. It's all yours. The bank first, then this.
Bust Santa Claus. Yes, sir, right away. You mean that this is his first time out? This hotshot just jumps out of nowhere. You really believe it? This is Sergeant Pepper Anderson. This is Special Agent
Ted, how
to see
nice
you.
to see you. So what do you think, Ted? Could all this be one guy?
Well, it almost has to be, if you can believe the eye-wits. He leaves in a hurry, and he seems to leave alone. We'll be working together on this, won't we?
All the way. You want to go to a party with us tonight?
Great.
McKnight's party. Didn't he say Friday night? This is Friday.
It's next Friday. So where's the note?
Oh, well, that's an interesting point. It's written on a letterhead. Acme Door and Hardware, St. Louis.
A hold-up note on a letterhead?
Don't trouble yourself. Our field office says that firm went out of business in 1947.
So can we have a look at it?
At the note? Sorry, he seems to have taken it along.
Little old man.
Well, not so little, actually. He's about 5'11", Caucasian, portly, with crinkly eyes.
Well, that narrows it down.
You said he left in a hurry. How, up the chimney?
Banks don't have chimneys these days, old sport. Perhaps you've noticed.
Well, actually, I'm fussy about those kind of details. You know, this is why I love working with you FBI guys. You're all so full of info, you know what I mean?
Well, then I guess I should tell you that he caught a number 120 bus right outside the door here.
He what?
Why take the Bureau's word for it, Crowley? Check it out yourself.
A city bus for a getaway car?
Look, whatever you can tell us about him will help.
Well, that depends. If it's the fellow I think it is, you got right off again.
Where?
Well, let's see. Must have been the very next light. I caught a red, sure. That's what happened.
Would you know where he went?
Yeah. If it's the fellow I'm thinking of, he went into a bank.
Wait a minute now, you were going south. That would be the California National.
You keep saying if.
Don't know why. There's only one Santa Claus.
California National. They didn't get hit, did they?
No. He just asked me to change some bills. He had a bunch of small ones, asked for hundreds.
Weren't new bills by any chance?
I presume you mean the hundreds. No. If you're hoping for consecutive numbers, I'm sorry. They were random.
Figures. You remember what he looked like?
I remember his eyes. They were, unusual.
Unusual in what way? I mean, what do you mean?
They twinkled, actually. He had one $20 bill left over, and he gave it to me. I told him I can't accept tips. He smiled and said, "What about Christmas presents?"
Well, he's no fool. He could spend those hundreds anywhere.
Right. The lost art of conversation. You're absolutely right about that, Harry. Because listening is an art. Simply listening. You know? Of course, you know all about those things, Harry. That's why I value your opinion. A pearl pendant for Mrs. Belusia. How about it, huh? Suit her personality? Come on, one way or the other. Out with it. Oh, Harry, with a vagueness like that, you'd have a great future in politics. Did you ever think of running? Did you ever think? Oh, don't. It'll ruin all your chances. Let's see, Mrs. Belusia. Will you look at that? When you look at all the work I still have to do, thank goodness it only happens once a year. Be generous. It's Christmas.
Well, I'm working on it, Captain.
I have a smoking teletype.
Raising the bar?
That tells us our Santa has struck again.
Oh, that's great. I needed that.
Department of Water and Power this time, and he has a pattern.
Yeah?
A good pattern. Know how he worked it? The 102 bus, see? Cleverly marked in red. All the banks are on the one line. 1, 2, 3. Hits a bank, catches a bus. Hits a bank, catches a bus. 3 banks in 4 hours.
So where is he now?
As of 26 minutes ago, he was right here. So if he follows the pattern, all we have to do is sit and wait.
Gonna be that easy, huh?
Who says it's only the thought that counts?
Really? Does it take 3 of you not to watch this machine?
Well, I was watching them, actually.
Pepper, listen, where did you get that pattern? How'd you come up with that?
We are supposed to cooperate with the Bureau.
Ted Felton?
You had your nose stuck in all those books.
Oh, well, that's a lot of fun. You talk like I got a choice.
So what's wrong with Ted? I mean, somebody had to get on it, Sergeant.
Well, then get on it, Sergeant. I mean, I'm assigning it to you. To you. Now, I don't want to hear about this dude. I don't want to bother with him. Just come up. Listen, you just bring me in Santa Claus, okay? I got work to do.
Oh, bring me in Santa Claus. Now, that's what I call the Christmas spirit.
211, Department of Water and Power. There it is. Santa Claus, 1600 block Monroe. Give me the map.
Sure.
Oh.
All right, so he started here, so he's here. So he's here. Got the 21 bus line north to, what's north of here, Joe?
Well, DWP has an office on 6th Street, 2800 block.
So, can we do it? Can we get there before he does?
By 51.
Well, why 51? Go ahead.
Well, the 21 bus just came and went, and no Santa Claus.
Well, let's see then. The next one is due in 15 minutes. Keep an eye out.
Tell me, friend, did you ever think of working that place in there?
You're kidding? Hey, they won't give me a nickel, man. Them people in there's paying the bills.
Look, I'm in the same business myself. I'm going to tell you something funny about those people in there. They have got to find something to do with the change. You dig?
12 by 51.
Yes, go ahead.
Something's happening out here.
Got you 12 by 52. I see him. May I help you?
Oh, definitely.
What's he doing? G2 in the joint?
It isn't right, Joe. That's not his M.O. It just can't be.
6 Adam 18 and all units in the vicinity of 211 Silent at the DWP 2800 Block 6. Code 2.
6 Adam 18 responding. We're right on it.
6 Adam 18, roger.
Merry Christmas.
51, what the hell is going on?
What's the matter? What's happened? They blew him!
Grab him! Stop him! Somebody stop him! Kid! Kid right there! No, not him! The other man!
What other man? I'll take this one, you take that one. Crowley's gonna love this.
It's gonna be easy, huh? Just sit and wait.
It was such a clear pattern, Bill.
That's right, a dummy's pattern.
Okay, so he's not a dummy.
Mm-hmm. Well, you think I'm gonna rub it in, don't you? You think I'm gonna give you a bad time just because you stood there and you watched a suspect pull a 211 right in front of you and then you let him get away. Well, I tell you, just to prove to you what kind of a guy I am, just to show you how you've misjudged me, I'm gonna go back to my paperwork and leave the whole thing in your hands, Sergeant.
Has he seen it yet?
You haven't seen it yet, have you?
You mean this? They tell me this is the best of the bunch. Let's hope it's a good likeness.
What time's the bomb go off?
See, that's what I mean about being misjudged. Now, where are you going?
I'm leaving before you become violent, my friend. Me too. Thank you.
Listen, did you think about getting a blow-up of this, maybe?
Yeah.
Say, listen, whatever happened to good old Ted Felton?
DWP is out of his jurisdiction, remember? I'll see if I can get Santa to hit another bank, okay?
Kind of hard to tell anything from that. I mean, that could be anybody.
I know, but even a general resemblance. Early 60s, portly, about 5'11".
There's only one guy I can think of. He's a regular. I don't mean every day, but he always uses the same stuff, you know?
To be perfectly honest, I can't really say.
But you did get a good look at the suspect.
It's the strangest thing. I was perfectly calm at the time. I remember him standing right over there. But afterwards, he didn't even have a gun, did he?
Let me ask you this. Can you definitely rule this man out?
No, I can't say that.
And it is possible. What if I brought him in, say, stood him right here?
Tell you what I remember. Quite clearly, in fact. His tie. I could identify that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's he up to?
Comparing prices. He's been doing that on everything.
Hello, Mr. Mims. What'll it be today?
Well, I think a dozen eggs will do it.
Yes,
oh,
sir.
Wait. Is that price correct?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mims. Went up just yesterday.
Well, never let subject. You better make it half a dozen.
Q. Waldo Mims. Q for Quincy. He's living on $316 a month Social Security and a small pension from a firm in St. Louis. Not the one on the note. He's got $129 in savings, period. So why are we chasing this guy?
But you did say St. Louis.
Bill, this Santa Claus guy, I mean, just so far this week has ripped off, well, almost 5,000 bucks. That poor Mims hasn't got a spare nickel.
Seems mighty strange to me, really.
Could this be him?
Sure. And 600 other guys.
Yeah, okay. I can see I'm asking too much of you guys. I mean, why trouble yourselves? Why don't you just write up the report and turn it into Barnes? Maybe that'll improve your standing right here. Or is there something else you maybe can dream up to do?
There's no way we're gonna see in there. All he's got is those two little dinky windows. Really? I guess we better go around the back.
You said the angle was lousy.
Well, ordinarily that's true, but with the agility my partner has here... Are you sure you want to do this?
Well, nobody can say I'm not motivated.
You know, I'd do it myself if I didn't have my lucky break.
I appreciate that, Peter. But I've always wanted to fly.
Just take it easy now, really.
Okay.
For, 12 by 51.
Go ahead.
Pepper, you better get over here right away. Oh, Joseph. Icky poo.
Look, you're not gonna believe this.
I already don't believe it.
No, I mean it. I saw something on the way down.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Mims. Look, I went right past the window, didn't I? I wasn't gonna waste it.
Well, what did you see, Quick Eyes?
I saw a Santa Claus suit, and Mims was putting it on.
Hot damn. All of a sudden, he's looking good.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, what the hell is this?
Take a look yourself. See it?
What's the matter with you, Joe?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
See, Mims shows up in a Santa suit, gets on a bus, goes to the florist, buys that bouquet of flowers, gets on another bus, and gets off here.
So what? That's not exactly a bank or anything over there. Looks like a bunch of rooming houses.
See, now that's an astute observation. That's why he's running things and we're a bunch of peons.
Hey, hey, hey.
Well, I suppose that tells us something.
Well, what is he gonna do, rip her off? Huh?
Yeah, really. She's got money written all over her.
You never know about those little old ladies. Sometimes they might have 30,000 to the mattress.
I just saw him go through that door in there.
Are you sure?
Honey, Santa Clauses we got working the building.
Wait a minute.
It's my turn to kick the door.
No. You last week, you kicked the door. Don't you remember that?
He kicked it.
Hold it right there.
Something I can do for you?
Oh, boy.
What am I doing here?
We're police officers.
Police! Oh, my conscience. I thought it was a stick-up. You know, not meaning any offense, but look at the two of them.
How'd you get in here, Mr. Mims?
Oh, you know my name. Well, that's reassuring. The local fuzz is on the ball.
You slipped the lock?
What, that old thing? Well, I could whistle that open. No, I used to be a locksmith.
Then you admit you broke in.
Well, yes.
Okay, that's it. Let's go.
Take your bag.
Oh my God. She's back early.
Who?
The lady who lives here. No, you're not going to like this, but we're going to have to go down that fire escape right now.
Like hell. Come on, Mims.
There is no time to discuss it. She'll be here any second.
So what?
Use your eyes, will you, woman? What you're looking at is charity.
You mean you did all this?
Yes. And if Mrs. Volusia finds out about it, she'll be horrified to the core. Don't you understand? This is the one way to help her that she cannot refuse. Please, she'll be here any moment.
This turkey talks like he's out of his gourd.
She's a proud and spirited woman trying to live on her Social Security check, which everybody knows is impossible. She has nothing for herself. You can see that. Please, can we start?
We're not going out the window. Now, when we leave, we're going by the front door.
Here, you see that? It's cat food. She's 76 years of age, and this is what she has to eat to stay alive. Twice a week. That's all she can afford.
Bill, there's a lady coming up the steps now.
What are you, the Easter Bunny?
You know, you're being very unreasonable. I have receipts for every single article I brought into that room.
You're going to have to come up with them, too. I guess you know that.
You still haven't answered the question, Mr. Mims.
3 banks in 4 hours, and then 3 of those
Department of Water and Power offices.
Yeah. I don't see how a man could move that fast. A 23-year-old kid couldn't do it. And look at me, I'm 73.
Where'd you get the money for all these gifts?
Oh, I have resources.
Yeah, I know, $316 a month.
We're going to have to take a look at those receipts and see what they add up to.
You know, we really are an extravagant nation, are we not? You know, if anything gets the least bit shabby, whoopee, we throw it away. And, you know, people get shabby, too. Anything over 65 gets junked.
Did you pull the job, Mr. Mims?
You're telling us that you did it.
Oh, I don't know. No, you see, it is not my job to answer questions like that. That's your job.
Mine.
That's what we pay you for, isn't it? Huh? We, the taxpayers?
You see how it's going to be.
Mr. Mims, let's knock off the chit-chat. Time is pretty valuable around here.
Oh, sure. I can understand that.
She's serious, Mr. Mims.
Oh, she is. All right, then, let's all get serious. Did you have a warrant when you came busting into that room there? Did you identify yourself and announce your intentions? Did you read me my rights before you took me into custody? You have a case. File it. File it now or let me go, because if you try to hassle me, with 48 hours in the bucket, I'll write a 181 on you that'll melt you right down to the ground. And you too, Sergeant Crawley. You and those hinky-looking dudes you brought into that room. I'll go right on from there into false arrest, malicious prosecution, and everything else that applies. No hard feelings, I hope.
Well, we were holding our own in there. I'd say it came out about 50-50. Gonna behave yourself now?
Certainly not.
Bet you don't have that feasibility report either.
Oh, boy.
Now then, Sergeant, I find I'm confused. The manager said something about a commotion, but...
Yes, we got word that there was a prowler in the building.
I see.
A prowler. In this room, in fact.
Well, I guess there was. My dear, I don't care how tough you are. It's hard to keep going sometimes. When there's but one check a month and only 4 walls, you can get the feeling, especially at night, the feeling that no one on this earth really knows you're alive, much less cares. And then to come home and find this Santa, this, wherever he is, or perhaps she. Well, who knows what I might have come to otherwise. But there's no doubt about it, Sergeant. And I mean this. He's gotten me through the last 3 years.
3 years he's been doing this? Okay, that's our answer. Now we got it.
How'd you figure that?
Oh, he's got a pattern. Then he breaks the pattern. It's okay. It's all right there in the computer. We just have to go dig it out. Look, older people got habits, deep ingrained habits. We just use it against them.
Just like that.
Well, no, not just like that, but it's all there, Pep. It's all there right in the computer. All we got to do is dig it out and wait for him to come to us.
If he's been at this for 3 years, how come we only found out about it now?
Right. You know, I'm glad you asked me that, Pete, because that shows interest, and interest shows motivation. So you two get down and stand in the computer line. I want you to punch in everything we know, age, MO, the whole business. When you get the right answer, come back. I'll be right here. Let's hope, kid.
I see a young man getting off, a woman, 2 kids. No Mims.
You shaking your head?
It just bothers me.
Why? Because he's giving the loot away? Oh, fine. Merry Christmas and all that. Except first he steals it.
I know.
Okay, then.
I wonder how many he's got on his list. How many hungry old people like Mrs. Volusia.
Mrs. Nichols.
Just suppose, right now, today, we catch him dead bang.
Well, then we'll be looking good for a change.
And suppose he's got, maybe he's still got like 5 old ladies to go. What happens to them?
Oh, boy, you're really going to give me trouble, aren't you? Huh?
What happens to them, Bill? There, Bill. You weren't there to see the look on her face, to hear the emotion in her voice. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Do you think I'm going to get a kick out of busting this guy? I mean, do you think I really want to grab some old guy like that off the street and then throw him in the jail? I mean, there are a lot of rotten people in that jail.
But don't you think this is just a little different? I mean, this time, this one man is just a little tiny bit more human than the usual scum we run into.
Listen, let's get something straight, Pepper. I mean, suppose he turns around right now and he pulls a heist. Suppose we see him and catch him dirty. I mean, now what are you going to do?
Bust him. That's what I'm going to do, bust him.
I don't think I believe you.
What?
Well, what do you expect me to believe? Pepper.
Mims. Where is he? Where is he?
We lost him. That's great.
Losing a suspect. That's no big deal, Sergeant. Happens all the time. Sure. Happens to me. Everybody does it, right?
That's right, Captain.
What time would you say it was when you last saw him?
2:30.
2:30. Well, he shouldn't be too hard to locate. Why don't you run on down to the phone company?
The what?
Phone company. At 2:46, he was at the Melrose office. At 3:19, the Lake Street office. And just about 10 minutes ago, he was at 6th and Main, where he cleaned out the central office.
He hit the phone company?
Yes, that's right. But I'm a grown man. And a grown man shouldn't let a little thing like that bother him.
What trouble?
Trouble? No, Sergeant. You two, Anderson, you're not in trouble. You're our top unit. You had the suspect under close surveillance. And he pulled off 3 robberies right under your nose. 3. Nah, you're not in trouble. Except with me and the chief. And now the phone company.
Good morning.
Snow would be nice.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Merry Christmas.
Please, I don't want to see one.
Oh, come on, Pep. Don't be that way. It's Christmas Eve.
This hour of the morning, to me, it's just another work day, far as I'm concerned.
Moody on Christmas, Pepper. That's not nice.
What do you know? It's us.
What is?
Joe had an idea, so we fed it into the computer. It's Christmas Eve, right? The way it looks is Mims always saves one last shot for Christmas Eve. The thing is, where or when can we predict it?
Mims. Pattern established. Final operation December 24 corresponds to location number 4. Initial day of operation. Who wrote this? The lawyer?
The computer. Come on, read the rest of it.
Pattern projection based on operations previous indicates California National Bank, 5th and Union.
That's it then, California National, Fifth and Union. I think we got it.
What are you talking about?
I keep telling you that older people are creatures of habit, right? California National. Remember the teller, the guy kept talking about Mims's eyes, how they twinkle and all?
Yes, I know. So he exchanged some money there. So what?
But that's the pattern, babe. Today goes back and he knocks it off.
Today it's Christmas Eve.
I think we got him.
You know what? I think so, too.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Come on.
This is 12 Y 52. Bill, he just split. His ETA is about 3 minutes to your location.
Okay, 52, we read you. Oh, how about that? Let's go.
You're reasonably certain that there won't be any shooting.
He isn't armed, Mr. Summers. He just uses that note.
Still, I don't know. Just letting him walk in here like that. What if there's trouble?
I can assure you we're not going to attempt anything in here. And we have men outside. We'll let him go outside with the cash, and then we'll grab him there.
Well, all right. I'm sure you know what you're doing.
Yeah, Pete.
He's coming in the bank.
Listen, Pete. We can cover the other exit from here, so everything's cool.
Okay.
May I help somebody?
Oh, 52.
Yeah, Bill.
Mim's just got wine. Looks like his wandering days are just about over.
All right.
This is your bus. You should be feeling pretty good right now.
Just make sure you put the cuffs on him. Count me out.
Thank you, and a Merry Christmas. May I help you?
Sure may.
Well, I'm afraid I must have lost my withdrawal slip. I'm sorry.
You forgot the note. You forgot the note.
Well, sit tight. He'll write another one.
These are the little old guys I've got to get superstitious. Geez, how can you forget the note? How can you do a thing like that?
Well, don't take it personally.
So what, 52? It's coming out.
What?
I said let him walk. He forgot the note. The old dink forgot his note.
What did he say? The old dink forgot the note.
That's the second time he's transferred. He's not going home. He's going the other way.
Listen, you guys dog him. I know I should talk, but just don't lose him, you hear me?
We got you, William.
What's the matter? He got away, didn't he?
The note. Bill, if he forgot it...
Yeah? What?
Well, if he forgot it, it could still be in his room, couldn't it?
You know, it just could be. We'd never get a warrant, though. It's Christmas Eve. Who could find a judge on Christmas Eve? Even if we could, he wouldn't talk business.
Well, then we'll just have to wait till next year, won't we?
I'll find the judge.
That must be his wife. Wonder what happened to her.
You suppose they had any kids?
No, there'd be pictures.
Lieutenant Q.W. Mims. He was a flyer in the First World War.
Look at this. Remember in Mrs. Velusia's room, the day we busted him? He had 3 names to go.
Looks like we kind of lost our schedule.
36 names here altogether. Look. He's all through. Everything's crossed off the list.
So what's with the California National Bank?
Yeah, what?
That's the 3rd bus that went by. What's he waiting for? Not gonna believe what you're getting ready to tell him.
Yeah, sure.
That's right, Bill. That's just what I'm saying. A chauffeur-driven, white convertible Rolls-Royce. How about that, huh?
Pete, what'd you expect? Put up the red-nosed reindeer? Just stay that way.
Creature of habit, huh?
Yeah, you just keep digging.
Well, there's no note.
Just dig a little deeper, Pepper. It's gotta be here somewhere.
Scrooge!
Pepper, I think old Waldo's done it to us. I think he's licked us.
Well, 12 by 50. 12 by 50. 12 by 50.
It's Pepper.
Well, Pep, we ran a check on the plates and the Rolls is rented. He's down here at the wholesale market now, filling it up with food baskets.
How's he paying for it?
A very good question.
Check it out. See what you can find.
You know what I keep thinking about? When I was a kid, I read a story called The Purloined Letter, where this guy takes a letter and he puts it on a mantle right in front of plain sight. Tells the other guy it's hidden. But it was always there, right in plain sight.
I've looked everywhere, so have you. Can't even find a cat.
Like I said, I think we're just kidding ourselves.
It's just an idea. Oh, no.
That's what I call hard evidence. Okay. That's the ball game. Let's go pick him up.
You gonna love this, Billy.
On the inside?
Yep.
Okay, you guys want to take the back? Let's go.
There you are. Happy Christmas.
God bless you.
God bless you, dear. And here you are, sir. Merry Christmas.
Yes, yes, the same to you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, dear.
Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas to you, my dear. And a Merry Christmas to you also. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, darling. Merry Christmas, sir. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, dear. And a Merry... So, I did leave it at home. Hmm?
Would you like to step outside with us, please?
It's beautiful, man. It's Christmas Eve, and we just busted Santa Claus.
Right over here, Mr. Mims.
Oh, please, Sergeant, why not a little style? Huh? After all, it's paid for until midnight.
Now, you see...
Right, Mr. Mims, come on.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay, why not?
Good, good. Justin, will you give me those gifts? This is a quaint little custom, you know, matching with sail cups. After all, it's the season. Sergeant, that's yours. You, my dear?
Thank you very much.
Mr. Mims, I can't accept this.
Oh, it's paid for with good, honest money.
Bill, you're not going to say no to Santa Claus, are you?
That's not the point, Pete. You know the rules.
Bill, it's Christmas Eve.
Thank you, Mr. Mims.
Good, good. And gentlemen, here are yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mims.
Thank you, Mr. Mims, and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to both of you.
Pete, would you get my car back to the garage, please?
Now, and... Oh, about the car. It really was a necessity. If these people didn't think I was very wealthy, they wouldn't have accepted the gifts. And it was kind of you not to blow my cover. Now I can come back again next year.
Next year?
Yes. Oh, my dear. What jury would convict a nice little old man like me, huh?
Fifth and Main, Justin.
Merry Christmas, Waldo.
Merry Christmas.
I have seen more people killed before I was 10 years old than you will see in your whole life.
Take it easy. I was only talking with...
Dare you interrogate this child?
You have no business hiding behind a little girl.
He could put that little girl in even greater danger.
That poor little thing.
Stop her!
Bernie, please.
I just kidnapped her myself. Now repeat.
Follow her.
Oh, Chung Il Tay and Young Lei Nu bow and scrape to Mr. Tu. But Il Bang Ok and Han Lin Ri and Han Lin Sik all work for three. So in Sun Sin City, when Mr. Tu...
Shut up. Are you crazy? Somebody might hear.
What's the matter? Don't you like poetry? Haven't even come to the best part yet and named the real crooks.
Here. Don't eat it all in one place. Come on.
Lee, how many times have I warned you? This neighborhood is beginning to stink with spies.
Well, that big man. But they're not spies at heart, Bernie. They're just scared. Anyway, if times were normal, I would write down my poems, but you can't walk around with names like that in your pockets.
I don't want to hear anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it. Nothing. You hear? Look, Lee, it's not that I don't care about what happens here. Look, I'm no publisher. There's nothing I can do about it.
You have responsibilities. I know that, Bernie. But this I will tell you. This time I will sell my story to the big city paper, the wire services. I'll be a real newspaper man instead of just a busboy and a babysitter.
Hey, look, it's getting late. Here, my car's down the alley.
Want me to come pick you up after class?
No, I'll catch a ride. Hey, please, get the ice cream home before it melts.
Chocolate chip and cherry ice.
Yeah. Come on, go on. Lee!
I'll do it myself.
What's up?
Look at this. What do you think of that, my friend?
About $30 for a dictionary? Where a dictionary? We got one around here somewhere.
Yeah, this one wasn't for me. This was for a snitch.
A snitch? Who writes your material?
No, I really mean it. This, do you remember the Sullivan case?
Yeah.
You can remember the guy that helped us when we really needed help, too? A guy named Frankie Vasquez?
Yeah. And he wanted a dictionary?
He said to me, what I want is my $50 in a dictionary for my boy. His boy, he said, was very bright, but not too heavy into learning, and could I throw in a dictionary? I thought that was really nice, you know? I mean, what am I going to tell him? I'm not into words? Go rip one off yourself?
Hi. Say that again. Ice cream and bloodstains?
There's a count voucher back from Miller's office with question marks again.
Oh, fourth one only.
This year.
What'd you do? Charge the department for new overalls?
Hey, you know, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I used them on the job as a uniform. Good idea.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Commissioner, you would wear overalls too, would you?
I am.
$30 for a what'd you need another dictionary for?
What, is there an echo in here?
Let's go. You're going the wrong way.
No, not if I want a cup of coffee. I want a cup of tea.
Let's go.
Where's Let's Go?
Koreatown.
Beautiful. Drop a smile around here and you get one right back.
Let's try asking them about Kim's Ford and all that blood and see what happens.
If they inscrutable.
You said it. Pepper, I tell you, when it comes to the Korean tongs...
No, that's Chinese.
Well, however you say mob and Korean, it's all the same thing. It's still like a syndicate. Protection rackets, loan sharking, gambling controls, it's all the same thing. We better get over to his house.
Okay.
We lived in a house just like this once when I was a kid.
Sweet.
What's his name again?
Kim, Bernard Kim.
I'd settle for Novak.
Sure you would.
Anybody home? Why don't you wait here in case he shows? I'm gonna check with the neighbors.
Anybody in there?
Are you home all alone? Well, honey, it's all right. You don't have to be scared. I'll bet you have a real pretty smile. You gonna let me see one? What's the matter? Was it when I said I was with the police? Haven't you ever seen a police lady before? That's what I am. You want to see my badge? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So beautiful. So shiny. Do you understand what I'm saying? I didn't come to hurt you. My name is Pepper. What's yours?
Vicky, 집에 들어가. 하라는 대로 해. I'm sorry.
What for? She didn't bite me.
This is Mr. Kim, Bernard Kim. This is Sergeant Anderson.
Oh, how do you do?
How do you do? Her name is Tiki. She hasn't been in this country for a long while, so she doesn't understand many things. She's my niece. She speaks no English at all. Both her parents are dead. But she is a good little girl.
Yeah, Pepper. Mr. Kim here is an accountant. He says that his car was stolen yesterday.
Well, it might have been borrowed. You see, I often leave my keys out on the desk, and I have many younger friends who are not fortunate enough to have a car.
Oh, like who? What are their names?
Sergeant, why don't you just tell me what happened and where the car was found?
You talk like a lawyer, Mr. Kim.
Because I'm going to be one. I go to school nights, and that's where I was last night.
It was found this morning down by the waterfront. The upholstery was slashed, and on the back seat there were stains of spilled ice cream and blood.
Blood?
Now, who borrowed your car?
I don't know anything about any blood. I don't know who might have taken my car down to the waterfront. How can I tell you things I don't know? You're the police. It's your job to tell me what happened.
Ho Sung Lee. One of the divers found this in the drink next to the body. No money, just names and addresses written in Korean.
Yeah. Right, Ken. Okay, sure. Hey, just hang up from talking to Captain Miller. He says we better keep in touch on this one. Even closer than usual.
Why is that, Bill?
I don't know, something to do with all the politics. You know, the Korean stuff. Some of them who come over here from the old country don't think like we do. Especially the ones who want to hang on to their old power.
I don't know, Bill. This guy's pockets have been slashed, he's been beaten, he's been stabbed. Nobody's made any attempt at all to hide the ID. Seems to me as if it could be the usual street stuff. Good old American style.
No, I don't think so, Pete. No, this was no mugging. Like, if that little girl doesn't understand any English, why would Kim chase her into the house so fast?
Well, maybe it's not easy to lie in front of your kid, even if she doesn't speak English. Maybe.
Yeah. Joe, the lab come up with anything new on that melted ice cream in the back seat of the car?
They have a translator on the bag. There's some Oriental marking on it.
No, I mean the ice cream itself. I'd like to know what flavor was in those 2 cartons.
Flavor?
Well, it translates heavenly flavors. We have 40 varieties. Pineapple, almond, cherry ice.
But this is your sack, right? I mean, you're the only 40 flavor store that uses that kind of sack, right?
Yes, we do good business.
And Ho Sung Lee is one of your best customers, right?
Ho Sung?
Lee. He had to have come in here sometime yesterday or last night, huh?
Kusaram Panchukini.
Anybody?
Kusaram Panchukini. Lee? I don't know. There are so many Lees. Why do you ask? What did he do?
He died. This man is not sleeping. This man is dead. Have you ever seen this man before? Hmm? How about you? Have you ever seen his face before? Have you ever seen this man's face? Hmm? You speak English? Hmm? Ever seen this man's face? How about you, sir? Have you ever seen this man's face? You? Nobody seems to speak English around here anymore. I swear I thought I heard a little English when we first walked in. Anyway, the landlady says his name is Lee. He lives at 28th Street.
I don't remember that face.
Look, all we want to know if he was in here sometime yesterday, when, and if anybody was with him. That's all.
Hey, but we do such good business.
Yeah, I understand. We're just trying to do our job. Just want to find out some information.
Sir. Hello. Have you ever seen this man's face before? What a trip. Nobody understands what I'm talking about.
I'm very sorry, officer.
How did your window over here get broken? And your counter smashed. And the plaster up there. I mean, who did that?
Oh, that was several days ago, last Friday. It happened during the night.
Well, did you report it to the police?
No.
Why not?
I thought maybe it was just kids. You know, why put kids in trouble?
Really? That's what I always say, too. Take good care of your face. We'll be back.
Give me Mr. One.
No wonder the record shows so little crime around here. Somebody runs a real strong production racket.
Yeah, you see that too, huh? It does create clams, I'll tell you, when they're scared, man. Makes clams of us all.
Yep. That's the nature of the job, little buddy.
But when they don't speak English, it's a double clam.
It's called survival.
Did you see that guy's face?
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost for meaning or sleeping, worried about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning.
佢仲坐你嘅咩？ I'm sorry, Sergeant Crowley. The cook's helper I remembered as being close to this young man is no longer with us. Went back to Korea and nobody bothered to tell me. Homesick, I suppose.
You mean there's nobody here at all who can tell me anything about Lee?
You're welcome to talk to the rest of the staff when they come on duty. But Lee Ho-sung was only a part-time busboy, you understand. He worked relief once or twice a week, that's all.
Mr. Wan, was he here last night?
Not since Tuesday. Anyway, he kept pretty much to himself. Lee considered himself better than the others, I think. He had dreams of becoming a newspaper man.
As a matter of fact, his landlady started to say something about that to my partner, Sergeant Anderson. Then when she identified this photograph for us, suddenly her memory got very hazy.
Wouldn't you be frightened if you learned that one of your tenants had been killed? It's not easy to keep the trust of immigrants any more than it is to be one. Now I have things to do.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know another man, would you? A friend of Lee's, an older guy. His name is Bernard Kim.
Bernie, of course. He works on my taxes now and then. But I doubt if his being friends with Lee means anything. Bernie Kim has helped a lot of our young men get started here. He's on all sorts of committees and charities, besides his own work. And now night school, too. He has a great future, Bernie does. Ciao.
Ciao.
그거 이젠 좀 더 크게 하라.
네.
Just a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost for meaning or sleeping, where things might have been. Big wheels on turning.
I'm sure he's learned his lesson by now. I trusted you, Cheuk-san. It was not in my orders to kill anyone.
It was clumsy. We already missed the boat. It won't happen again.
No, it won't. But now you'll have a chance to make amends. There's a plainclothesman, Sergeant Crow. He works for the small unit, including a woman, I hear. They all obviously don't quite understand us yet. And there is this constant reference to Bernie Kim. Maybe we had better pay a little more attention to him.
Is he? Hung Sung Lee.
Your friend. When's the last time you saw him alive, Kim?
I told you, I can't help. I don't remember. Anyway, all you said you wanted was to confirm the identification.
Well, I thought maybe you'd like to see what happened to him. Your friend. See, it was the knife wound right down here that actually killed him.
Yes.
Took one hell of a beating before he was killed. You know who might do that to him? Is there anybody that he was afraid of?
He never mentioned anyone in particular that I remember.
See, part of the problem is that there are no identifying marks. You see, I mean, there's no fingerprints on all these bruises on his face here. You see the bruises on his face.
Sergeant, I have seen more people killed before I was 10 years old than you will see in your whole life. Not to mention the ones that were shot and hung and tortured since then. But then you've never lived under a virtual dictatorship, have you?
Are you trying to say to me that this means nothing to you? Your friend murdered, that doesn't mean anything? Take your time, Kim. We've got plenty of time.
Hi. Hello, I'm Pepper Anderson.
Oh, Bernie said you might be coming around, but...
Are you the babysitter? Are you taking care of Kiki?
Pitch hitting, that's all. I'm supposed to be writing this poli-sci paper, but Bernie had to go someplace.
I brought Kiki a present. Hello, Kiki. What are you doing? Okay, silly question, I know. Most people talk too much anyway, don't you think? I thought you might like some of this. There's that one. And that one.
Chocolate chips, jelly ice.
I thought so. Why don't you let me take her off your hands for a while, get some of your homework done? What does he say?
Only monkeys throw things on grass.
He does? Well, good for him.
Can we see monkeys now?
Sure. Come on. What kind of monkeys you like? Pink one? Green one? Bet you didn't get any chocolate chip or cherry ice last night, did you?
No.
Did Bernie forget to bring it home? Or did the babysitter go out to get some?
Of course not. She's very smart, but she doesn't know what kind of ice cream I like.
No, I don't mean the girl at the house. She's just the pinch hitter, isn't she?
What's pinch? That's pinch.
No, I meant your regular babysitter, honey.
Could we look at the tigers, too?
Well, sure, if you give me some rest. Come on, let's sit down for a minute. Ah. Maybe you called him your friend, your uncle's friend.
I'm afraid of tigers, aren't you?
I doubt if Ho Sung Lee ever acted like a tiger, did he? Because that's who was your real babysitter last night, wasn't he? Until something happened, like when Ho Sung Lee went out to get the ice cream. Tiki?
Stop! Get away from her!
Take it easy. I was only talking with her.
Dare you interrogate this child?
I was not hurting her, and you shouldn't have her lie for you.
Not. She knows nothing.
Be careful. Mr. Kim, you've already lied enough for yourself.
Well, you have no right interrogating this child. You have no court order, no warrant.
You have no business hiding behind a little girl.
Tiki. This isn't the place to talk. Come on, Tiki, I'll take you home.
Can Pepper come with us?
We'll take you home, and the sergeant and I will complete our discussion. How's that? Okay?
So you bought the ice cream, gave Ho Sung Lee the keys to your car, and that's the last time you saw him?
Yes. When I got home around midnight, Tiki was still awake, alone, frightened. She still doesn't know Lee is dead. I don't really know how to tell her. It's so soon after both her own parents died. You see, they were just about to come to this country. And then there was the train wreck. I had already sent my brother the money.
Why didn't you do anything last night about Lee's disappearance?
But I did. I telephoned 100 times, hospitals everywhere.
And it never occurred to you even once to call the police? You've told us even less than the people at the ice cream store who won't even admit Lee was there last night.
That is precisely what you don't understand. Koreans are very proud, and when there's trouble, they prefer to handle it by themselves.
I think they're just plain scared to tell us anymore. Who are they scared of?
Very well, Sergeant Anderson, since you prefer to think that I'm a coward and a liar.
Bernie, I am just trying to help. I'm only trying to help. I know quite a little bit about you just from the way Tiki talks.
I'm all that she has left. I've come to love her very, very much. It's as if we've always been together. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. You're, very highly respected by the establishment in this town, aren't you? I bet it's not so different from the other immigrant sections of other cities. Other times when a man could so easily lose his job or even his life if he cooperated with anybody but his own people.
That is different. We are not like that. In the Orient...
Bernie, aren't you even going to help me guess who might have killed that young man? Your good friend, Tiki's friend? Unless she's all wrong about you. Unless you never actually did laugh at lions like she said you can do.
Would you like some more tea?
No, thank you.
Well, I know what Tiki would like. To see you. Would you mind coming back to the house for a while?
I'd like that very much.
Tiki! 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 Alice! Tiki! Where are you? Tiki!
I'll be standing by this location. Out. Well?
No blood. Somebody sure must have put up a fight.
Yeah, I noticed.
You know, if the kid and the sitter had to be carried out to the street, somebody must have seen it.
Contact Pete. They're sending him every Korean-speaking officer they can find.
Got it.
No, she was wearing a red dress before.
But that's the one that she spilled ice cream on in the park. Show him, Lois.
How are we doing?
Now, Helen must have changed her after we left. One of her favorites was blue with a white pinafore. You still haven't found that one. Well, that might be the one, Bill.
Blue with a white pinafore? Put the description out that way, will you?
Bill, there's a brown coat missing, too.
That's a very good sign, Mr. Kim. That means somebody doesn't want to get in cold.
What are they doing?
They're putting on a phone tap. I think you'll approve in case it does turn out to be a kidnapping. Mr. Kim, if she were kidnapped, what would anybody stand to gain from it? Do you have any ideas?
No, I have no ideas.
Hello? Anybody here? Hello? Anybody home?
What a trip.
The lady next door is not at home.
This is really peculiar. Can't be that many vacant houses around here.
And the lady number 5 has been taking a nap all this afternoon.
Seems like there's been a lot of people taking naps.
You said it.
She was? Where? Okay, we'll be right there. Pepper, Joe, we may have found the sitter.
It's her, all right.
Helen, what happened? Nuga Glitzer.
We had to give her a shot. She's in a lot of pain.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, you better move around.
I've got the guy who found her. He's over here.
Where?
Over here.
Sergeant Crowley. Sergeant Hanson. Hello. You tell me you're the one that found her, is that correct?
Bernie! Bernie! Where is he? Where'd he go?
I'll find him. Have Pete drop you to the hospital.
I don't really know Bernie's habits, friends, none of that. I'm sorry.
Mr. Wan, if he tries to find his niece by himself, he could put that little girl in even greater danger.
Oh, I quite understand. That poor little thing. I just heard about it on TV.
But since there is publicity already, and since the people in this part of town do rather seem to stick together, to look up to their own leaders.
It's not easy to know everything that's going on in a brand new community this big. But I will do everything possible to spread the word, to help find the little girl and Bernie, too. Our people must learn, must realize that this violence, this publicity, can only bring us all a very bad name.
Well, a trade's a trade, so as soon as you get a news break on that missing Korean kid...
Okay, just tell me more about Ho-Sung Lee.
Well, I don't know anything more about him, Bill. He's just an ambitious young man who wanted to become a newspaper man, that's all.
Jensen, was he an informant for any of your reporters here?
Well, I doubt it. He sure wasn't any homegrown deep throat, if that's what you're thinking. Anyway, he wanted to write the whole thing himself, so I said I was sorry. I'm real busy, but if you get something really big, write it down and bring it on in.
Write what down? Bring what in?
Well, I just figured it was nothing but the usual unsubstantiated crime stuff, you know, like their protection rackets and the mobs. But after what's happened, I wish the hell I knew. Yeah.
Yeah, he's right here.
There, Sergeant Crowley. Yes, Captain. Well, right now I'm in the process. Okay, right away.
I don't know. I couldn't see.
Helen, it was broad daylight. Someone must have come through the door.
Mr. Kim, what do I do?
Mr. Kim isn't here now. I told you, Sergeant, she's in no condition to be questioned. Just give me 1 more minute, please. Helen, where is Tiki? Who took her?
Tiki.
She doesn't know where she is yet. Helen, you don't have to be afraid. You're safe now.
Leave me alone.
No one is going to hurt you. No one is going to reach you to hurt you. We've seen to that, Helen. I promise.
Please. No. Go away, please.
Sergeant.
All right, that'll do.
Oh, no, it won't. You won't get out of here.
We're on our way, lady. Come on, let's go. Let's go, will you? Sorry, everybody. On our way home.
I'm off the case. I'm the only cop in town who Tiki knows.
You didn't hear me, Pepper. I said we're off the case, all of us.
No, that makes no difference.
Maybe the whole damn department's off the case. The captain got his orders straight from the chief's office. Some special unit's coming in.
Well, I can't stop now.
Don't tell me you can't. Orders are orders.
I won't. I will not.
Pepper, you're a cop. Now be a cop. Don't you know you could put that kid in even worse danger if you interfere?
Don't you realize that it's my fault? Whatever happens to Tiki, it's because of me.
All right, I'll give you another order. Don't go back to the office. Go home. Just take the rest of the day off. Do you hear me? Now
I
go
don't
home.
want to go home.
Pepper, go home.
Go ahead. Say it.
Say what?
I told you to go home.
No, if I said that, then you'd say, I practically live here with the hours you put me through, Crowley. I spoil your punchline?
Mine was much stronger.
I bet it was. She's gonna be all right, Pepper.
I wish you were sure of that. Why'd they take us off this case?
We get an order, we follow it, Pepper.
Period.
Yeah, period. For whatever the reason. In this case, yeah, period.
A tiny dot in a big fat manual that says, forget there's a little girl out there who needs our help. Great.
What is that?
A poem I found in the room. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Dear Uncle Bernie, P.S. She puts P.S. at the top. Helen helped me to write this down, but it is my poem to you. I remember a far, far place. It was not a long time ago. I remember my mother and father, their faces, their smiles. It was not a long time ago. I cry sometimes in my bed at night when I think of them and of home. But then I see your face, come to say goodnight to me, and some of the hurt goes away with my tears. More and more and more. Is this why I love you so much, like I hope you love me? Your Tiki Kim.
Sure.
She's so adorable. How can I not care what happens to her?
Pepper, sitting around here is not going to help anything. Now, please, will you? Do me a favor. Go home. Get some rest. I swear to you, if anything comes in, if anything happens at all, I'll phone you. You know I will. Okay. Pepper,
Salt.
All right.
Come in.
Thank you for letting me come to see you here.
Would you like to sit down?
Thank you.
What did you want to see me about?
I talked to Tiki on the telephone. She is all right.
Where is she?
With friends. She's very happy.
Who? What friends?
Well, some Koreans found her walking along the street, quite unharmed. Apparently, whoever took her had second thoughts about it and let her go.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Hold on. I mean, who are these friends? Why isn't she with you?
They have children of Tiki's age. The man is quite important. He's on his way through from Washington. And they're staying overnight with one of our most prominent bankers, Hanlin Rhee. Don't worry. She is safe.
Is that why you wanted to see me?
You'll see it on all the papers soon. In the meanwhile, if you want to contact me again, I'll be staying with a friend who owns a candy store on South 26th.
Now, wait a minute. Now, where is this banker? I would like to see Tiki.
You can't go there. It'll get us all in trouble.
Why?
It's just out of our hands. The man from Washington has immunity.
So?
I'm sending Tiki back to Korea. Her mother's father is still living. He has a little farm near Busan.
Back to Korea.
I've often thought it was wrong to bring up such a little girl in a strange new country by myself.
I see. So, she is in the custody of a diplomat. An official who can't be touched, is that right?
Yes.
And she couldn't be stopped from leaving the United States even with a court order, is that right?
I've given my approval.
Uh-huh. Now I see what happened today. It was a kidnapping, and you ran from us and you got in touch with somebody. You knew exactly who to contact. You made your deal, met their demands, and you sold out your little girl.
It is not like that.
No?
She will be better off in Korea.
Sure. And what did you get for it? Is she being held hostage because you know who killed your friend?
But I don't know who killed Ho Sung-lee.
You have an idea. You know what he was working on. You know who might have ordered him killed.
Do you think I want to see her dead like he is?
She won't be. Not if you tell us what you know.
I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for her. I have no choice. I won't take a chance on her life.
Please, gentlemen, hurry it up. The poor child is still tired. We simply wanted everyone to know that she is perfectly all right.
Does this mean that kidnapped story yesterday was just a false alarm?
Oh, no. Hoodlum certainly attempted something. But that's for the proper officials to describe. I'm sure they don't want it discussed in front of the child.
Mr. Rhee is quite right, gentlemen. Please just get your pictures and go. Korean government representatives have been very cooperative with the federal authorities.
What are you doing here? You work for Bill Crowley, don't you? I'm Fred Jensen.
Oh, yes. Hi, how are you? I'm from Missouri. I guess I still have to be shown. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Shown what? How a new story becomes a non-story? Maybe it never was a story. Anyway, I thought the feds took this over.
Please, no closer. No questions to the child. Only pictures.
Come on now. What do you know that I don't know? And that they don't want either one of us to know.
This is the way it is, that's all. There is nothing anyone can do.
Bernie, please.
Follow her. Say that again, Pepper.
You heard me, Bill. I just kidnapped her myself. Now repeat. Bernie Kim has a friend who owns a candy store on South 26th.
South 26th?
Yes, and hurry. Get there. Arrest me. I don't care what you do. But dear God, Bill, get there. Where's that candy store, Tiki?
Down there, about a block.
Hello? Get me Mr. Wong. Yes, Mr. Wong.
Go. Run. Run to Bernie. Hurry.
Where is the girl?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Police! Police! Break it up! Come on, break it up!
Enough! Drop it! Drop it, I said! Drop it!
It's all over. It's all over. Come on, with your hands up. Let's go.
Sergeant Crowley.
Let's break it up. Mr. Warren. Ah, so. You want to just step out, please? That's right. Now turn nicely and put your little hands on top of the car there and spread your feet like a little eagle, okay? Get those guys wrapped up.
Hey, in the car. Now.
What are you laughing at? Lions?
Excellent.
Good.
Well, there are 37 more ice cream to go. We'll have to keep coming here often.
That sounds like a date. Shake. How about you, Joseph?
Yep, you count on me. Okay.
Listen, you two are still deciding. I can definitely recommend the peach.
I was just reminding Bernie that originally all Americans were immigrants. We had to get rid of some of our leaders, too.
These weren't leaders, they were bloodsuckers. And they've been put in jail thanks to you two. You know, that's what Lee was working on for a year, how the connections worked.
He must have been a very brave man. I'm sorry I didn't know him. But at least we got to know you and her.
And we got to know you, both.
Well, like my old immigrant uncle used to say, as long as we got to know each other, why don't we just keep it that way?
All right.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.